Ronald, what's your assessment of that today?
Okay, it's 1 point. You don't sign before the match for 1 point if you play home. If you play Aston Villa home, difficult situation for them, but also for us in the last few weeks. Some defeats, maybe a little bit lack of confidence, but I think we start well the game. We had the first 20 minutes, some good opportunities to score, and you have to score. If you get that kind of chances to break open the game, you have to do it, and it wasn't. And then the goal was on the other side before half-time, and that complained a lot the game.
It really was a positive start from you, though. Was that exactly what you wanted to see today after what happened earlier on in the week?
No, what you expect and what you ask for the players is give a good reaction, give a good team performance, and not only the first 10 minutes or maybe the second half, but during the whole game. And I think that was much better today than in the last two games. It was not regular enough today, yes, but a little bit unlucky, and also left maybe a little bit sharpness in the box, because if you get 3-4 good chances and you don't shoot on target, you can expect more from these attackers that we have. And but okay, that complained the game, but we showed good character in the second half. Maybe 20 minutes after halftime, more difficult, a little bit struggling in the game, but we had a good spirit in the game, and finally 1 point, and of course maybe you deserve more, but it was difficult.
Very rare to see your team concede from a set piece as well, isn't it? It's been a long time since that happened.
Yeah, it's very strange, and okay, we have to watch back what happened. I think it was a block, and then we missed the corner kick by the first post, and then okay, then always the opponent is advantage because they run in the box, and but okay, that's not usual.
What was the message to your team at half-time?
The message was try to play what we did in the first 20 minutes and to be patient. Don't take too much risk. It's time enough, and we know we create chances. We normally, if we get that kind of chances, we will score in the second half. And I think that was a message to the players, and they did it perfectly.
It would have been easy for their heads to go down, wouldn't it, after what's happened this week, and then to go behind. So you must have been really pleased with the perseverance that they showed in the second half.
Yes, because it's football. It's also about confidence. If you start well the game and you play good football, and you by far you are the better team. You had the best chances to score, and it's after halftime 1-0 down, and that's difficult, and sometimes difficult to take it. But then you need belief in the team, then you need spirit in the team. And we showed in the second half a good reaction.
You brought Juanmi and Romeo on, and they both had a really big impact in that second half, didn't they? You must have been pleased with how they did.
Yes, but we know it's two players with qualities. Juanmi maybe a little bit more difficult in his situation to adapt really to the Premier League, but he needs time, and he's a talent player, and he showed his qualities when he came in. And Oriol, we know it's a defensive hold player, and he brought aggressive from the midfield, and that's fantastic, and he scored a goal, and or not.
Yeah.
That's what you expect more from a substitute.
You took Victor off. Did he have a little bit of a knock? He needed a bit of treatment in the second half.
Yes, his ankle, and I said, okay, maybe it's now the right moment to change. Maybe he can keep going, but he was a little bit struggling with his ankle, and I decided to change him for Oriol.
Not the 3 points you were hoping for, but how important was it that you got something from today's game?
Very important, because if you put everything in, if you play well, if you create the best chances, and finally you don't have even not 1 point, and then it's difficult. But now we are not happy, because I think, in my opinion, if I watch back the game, we need to win the game. But okay, 1-0 down, 1 point is acceptable.
Some positives to take into Crystal Palace next week?
Yeah, of course. It's a new game and a difficult one, and we have 1 week to prepare ourselves for the next one.